Ballot counting for the 20th presidential election is now well underway. Most polling stations closed at 6 p.m. local time. Voting ended at 7:30 p.m. for COVID-19 patients and those in quarantine. Eum Ji-young is out at one of the counting stations in Seoul. Ji-young, what can you tell us at this point?
Daniel, I'm here at Seoul National University gymnasium, which is one of the venues where the ballots are being counted. Behind me, there are hundreds of staff and volunteers who are busy counting and busy processing the ballots, and they'll be working late into the night. This is what you would see at most of the counting stations across South Korea. The ballot counting area behind me is under strict control. All staff are wearing protective masks against COVID-19, and only vote counting staff can enter the work area. Policemen nationwide are on full standby at the counting stations to ensure safe and accurate proceedings. The police have been deployed nearly 70,000 personnel to provide security at polling and counting stations, ready for any possible situations on the election day. The police have also delivered the ballot boxes to the counting stations in their constituencies. There are 251 centers nationwide counting the ballots tonight. The National Election Commission says it'll do its utmost to manage the election throughout.
The National Election Commission has been devoted in its preparations for the election so that voters can exercise their right of suffrage without any difficulties. We will do our best until the polling and counting ends.
And due to the pandemic and a record early voting turnout, the counting is expected to take longer compared to past elections. Do we have a rough estimate of when the winner could be announced?
Daniel, ruling Democratic Party candidate Lee Jae-myung and main opposition People Power Party candidate Yoon Suk-yeol have been neck and neck in the campaign to become the next president. So it could be a long haul tonight, and we might not be able to get a clear picture of the result until 1 or 2 a.m. And South Korea will be waking up to the results at about 6 a.m. on Thursday when the ballot counting comes to the end. The National Election Commission will be showing the updates online. In the previous 19th presidential election, it took nearly 6 hours until the ballot count was completed. But the ballot counting process could take longer this time than in the previous election. That's because the early voting had the highest ever vote turnout at roughly 37%. And for the early voting ballots, all the envelopes that the ballots are in should be opened before they get counted, so it could take longer to count the votes. Also, the ballots cast by COVID-19 patients and those in quarantine are counted separately. So a little bit of patience is required for all of us as we go into tonight, waiting for those official results. This is all I have for now, but I'll bring more updates in our later newscast. Back to you, Daniel.